Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the month of November for your forecast readings. I am Ari Nicole, and this channel is Midwest Medium. Each month, I put out different readings, and so if you don't see your star sign in this video, just look around on my page, and you will definitely find your star sign there. So the format is I just lay out 4 cards, and we talk about what your forecast is for the month at hand, and then don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that way you can be updated next month on your readings. I would also like to pull some special attention to this month's sponsor, which is Those Blasted Things out of Laverne, Minnesota. They provided me today with this lovely citrine rock. Citrine is actually the stone for November. So be sure to stop down by their shop and check out their crystals and all their little fun little things that they have down there. I buy all of my crystals from Those Blessed Things. They are great to work with. Absolutely love them. So with that, we'll get on to the readings. So recently, I've been kind of encountering a lot of people saying like, oh, they want to manifest things and that they really want to make sure that they make a lot of money or that they get the job that they want. You know, things aren't working out so well. Why haven't the things that I've been wanting, is manifesting for me? And there was actually somebody who thought that they were getting signs from spirit that they should move on, basically quit their job. And then they just expected that the universe was going to just drop the new job into their lap without having a plan in place. And I've been seeing this progression for this individual for the last, couple of months. And I'd seen them, talk about wanting to leave their job, thinking that this is a sign from the universe because and only because that their job was shitty, that they were being treated awful by their boss, weren't getting paid what they deserved, and that was the universe's way of telling them that it's time to move on and that they should make that move now rather than later. And so it kind of really disturbed me because first of all, the really important thing to know is that the universe isn't magic. Like, yes, the universe is magical and the universe can do magical things, but things aren't going to happen for you at the snap of a finger. If I say I want a new and wonderful job, I visualize for myself a new and wonderful job right now. That doesn't mean that the universe is just going to plop a new job in my lap. That's not how it works. The universe takes your order and says, new job, right? Okay. Well, let's see here. Okay, well, let's put some wheels in motion and see what we can do. And so then over the next, it could be days, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be years. And you're going to have to stay at that current spot where you're at because there's a lesson to be learned. So you can't just rip out the rug underneath yourself and quit your job because it sucks and you think the universe is telling you it's time to move on. You actually need to stay there and suffer for a little bit until you can create your next opportunity. We hear all the time in the holistic community about how someone was, they started following, they created this practice where they're basically healing, I don't know, we'll say like crickets, right? Something goofy. So they started this whole, healing practice of healing crickets. And then, but they're also working a day job. And then eventually, the day job starts to suck more and more and more, but their cricket business starts to really pick up. So that's a sign from spirit that, yes, it's time to move on. It's time to cut your ties with your traditional job and move into your next job. And then that's when all the opportunities start coming along, which you get more clients, you get paid better for what you're doing. You can actually make a sustainable living off of it. We hear these stories constantly. If you haven't heard these stories before, look up stories on like manifestation, new job. You'll definitely hear a lot of success stories about this. But what I think a lot of people get very impatient about, because in our day and age, we're very used to, I want food, I'm going to get food. Food's right here. We get things just so immediately that we forget that the universe doesn't work on our time. The universe works on its own time. And so when you put a request out to the universe and you say, I want a new job. I need a new job. This is why I need to move out of this job. The universe takes that in and says, okay, I will give that to you, but it's going to take some time. And so doing your crystal grids and doing your manifestation prayers and constantly asking for it reassures the universe that you want this new job. But what you can't do is like I said, rip the rug out from underneath yourself to basically strong arm the universe into forcing it to give you what you want. That's not how it works. If you do that, the universe is going to be like, ooh, sorry, I guess you're not ready for it. And they're going to put it on the back burner because you haven't learned the lesson. So the important thing is that yes, things are going to suck right now, but you need to suffer for a little while because there's a lesson to be learned. And it's only until you suffer and only until you've seen that lesson will the universe finally say like, oh, yes, they're ready. Here it is. Here's the thing that you asked for. You're ready for it. Thank you so much for being patient. And here is your reward. And that's essentially how manifestation really works in full circle. So if you have more questions about it, definitely hit me up on my Facebook page, send me a message, we can interact. I can help you figure out more manifestation things. But other than that, on to the readings. This is for Virgo for November 2018. Virgo, you have an interesting month coming up. We're going to check it out and see what the cards have to say about it. Working with a new deck this month. This is called the Psychic Tarot Oracle Card Deck by John Holland. I haven't really read too much about why this deck was created or what kind of inspired him to create the deck, but there's a lot of different themes that are kind of running throughout the deck. Like the colors on the card could mean something, the numbers on the card could mean something. I'm just sticking straight with the symbols and just kind of what Spirit's kind of telling me as far as what you're going to get for the month of November. So just keeping it simple. But if you want like an in-depth reading with me and kind of exploring more of these themes, absolutely book a reading with me. And we can set something up. So do one more shuffle and I'll lay out the cards. So here we go. All right. So for the month of November, it looks like we got this card, Patience, Fertility, Passion Ignited, and New Beginnings. And I think these two cards here definitely have a lot to do with each other. But is it Patience? Yeah, it is Patience. So I don't feel like patience is going to be granted to you for the month of November, but patience is definitely a theme that you need to keep reminding yourself. So when you start to feel anxious about things not happening for you or that the way that you want them to happen for you, it's okay. Put on the brakes and just be like, okay, this is the moment that Ari was talking about. I need to have patience. So patience is about disconnecting yourself from any outcome and any desire and just observing and just taking that moment and just saying, you know what, I don't care about how things are going right now. I can be patient with this and I can wait, because it's not important about, making things hurry up. The lesson is in the waiting. So definitely exercise your patience this month. It's fertility. This doesn't, maybe some of you are going to get pregnant this month. Maybe some of you aren't. Sorry, guys. But this card is also can deal with birth of new ideas, getting new things started this month where it's new ideas, new things are kind of happening. And that's kind of the theme of this card. But it could also be for some of you pregnancy. So congrats on that, or, whatever. You also have new things happening this month, which is you're starting on a new journey. It says new beginnings and passion ignited. I feel like you're finally getting to a point where you understand exactly what it is that you want. You don't know exactly how you're going to get to it, but you know what you want. You have that goal in mind as far as what it is that you want. Now, the first thing you need to do is take that new step, and that's going to be the beginning of your journey, because this thing that you're looking for, it's passion ignited. So this really fuels your desire and your passion for wanting to take that next step. You don't start any journey without taking that first step. So that's your outlook for the month of November. Practice your patience, because that also has a lot to do with your journey. A new idea is being kind of birthed onto you, and then your passion is basically you're figuring things out. So good for you. If you have any questions about this reading, or if you want to have a reading with me, either on the phone or via Skype, just contact me through my Facebook page, facebook.com/ErinNicoleMedium, and we can talk about these cards or anything else. So thanks so much, guys. Have a great November. Well, those are your readings for the month. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the latest videos that are coming out. And I want to say a special thanks to all of my sponsors, which is Those Blasted Things in Laverne, Minnesota, providing the lovely citrine stone here that you see today. Warwolf Productions, who helps put the videos together. And then also Last Stop Studios, who provides me with this amazing space. You see these colors back here? See how much work that is? It's a lot of work. That's awesome. I love it. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next month. Bye.